a break. I can't remember the last time I had 2 days off.
I can. It was Tuesday, 1946, and Thursday, 1951. So I've got everything planned. I am going to hang this up outside our door.
What for?
Nobody will bother us. I've even told the switchboard operator, no calls for the next 2 days. We can just relax at home.
Mother, how long are we going to stay at Grandma's house?
Just till Monday after school, honey.
This is fun. You get a vacation and we get a vacation.
Yeah.
Grandma sure isn't going to get one.
Don't you dare.
Maybe we ought to frisk this kid. I thought so. Now, what's this?
My space gun. I'm going to disintegrate Grandma.
Since when do you need a weapon?
Come on, kids, now. Off with you. Grandma, meet you in the lobby.
Bye, Mommy.
Don't you go on the street
Bye,
now, you
Rusty.
understand? Goodbye,
Be good
baby.
to Grandma.
Oh, you do that now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Poor mother.
Don't worry about her. She enjoys being disintegrated. Especially by our kids.
Yeah.
How about that, huh? At last, a vacation. Just think, I don't have to dash and do a performance today. Nothing. Just take it slow and easy. Take my time. Let us start off with a nice, slow breakfast. How about make me a couple of 25-minute eggs?
First, I'm going to make it official.
That's a good idea. Chips! Hi, Danny. Get off the bell.
Sorry to bust in on you like
Honey,
this.
this is Chips Collins, my new press agent.
How do you do, Mrs. Williams? You know, I tried to call you from the lobby. They said the phone was disconnected. You got to do something about the service in this joint. You got the measles!
No, I haven't got the measles. We're just doing that to keep everybody out. You look disappointed. What's the matter? You sore because I haven't got the measles?
Your age, it would have been an item.
Look, kid, I'd like to get mentioned in the New York Times, not the American Medical Journal. Now, we're having a little vacation for a couple of days. I don't want to be bothered, so get lost.
Danny, you haven't heard everything.
I don't want to hear anything, so let's keep it that way. Get out of here.
Look, Danny, remember why you hired me? Because I made a promise I would do something unusual.
It's a good idea. Disappear. Goodbye.
Time for me to keep my promise. Sit down.
Now, listen, Chips.
Sit down. You are about to hear my pièce de résistance. Sit down. In French, that means a piece of resistance. I want you to listen to something that's called the Wishing Well program.
The Wishing Well.
Mrs. Nancy Radwell, you wished for a trip to Paris for you and your husband. The tickets are waiting for you at the steamship office. Bon voyage.
Oh, now look, Mr. Collins.
And you, Miss Eloise Adams, your wish was to spend a weekend with a famous actor. So the Wishing Well program will have a limousine pick you up right after the show and take you to the Parkshire Apartments, where you will spend the entire weekend as the house guest of that famous star, Danny Williams.
Did I tell you it would be unusual?
What did you do?
Is that a great idea? Not a great idea?
What did you do?
It's a wonderful thing. From coast to coast, you got such a hookup. Everybody knows what a wonderful thing you're doing. You're inviting a woman to spend a weekend with you. She wanted Maurice Evans, but I talked her out of it.
Do you realize you've ruined my whole vacation?
What you
Wait a minute. What did I do? You worried because you think she'll live here? No, that isn't the way it works at all. I'll take care of everything.
Are you sure?
Sure, you got nothing to worry about. I'll get her a room in the hotel. Anyhow, there's nothing to worry about. I'll take care of it. The only time you're going to see is Monday morning at the club when she comes and the two of you will pose for pictures. You got nothing to worry about. In fact, you can hang this up. I'll go down and wait for Mrs. Adams. You got nothing to worry about. Bye.
Want to try for chicken pox?
I'm Eloise Adams.
Oh, who?
Weren't you expecting me?
Look, lady, keep out measles.
Are you Danny Williams?
Yeah, the spots aren't showing yet, but in the end...
That's perfectly all right. I've had the measles
No.
when I was 8 years old.
Now, wait a minute. If you're selling something like Christmas seals or anything,
Listen, I won you on a radio program.
Oh, you won the weekend with a famous star.
Yes. So you're Danny Williams.
Yeah.
I never have any luck. I never heard of you.
Well, then, I don't suppose you'd want to stay in an apartment with complete strangers, you know. I'll take this for you. We'll go to the elevator. That way you'll be able to walk a little faster.
Will you walk a little faster? Said a whiting to a snail. There's a porpoise close behind me, and it's treading on my tail.
Margaret? Margaret?
What's the matter?
This is Miss Adams, dear.
Please call me Eloise. After all, we're going to spend some days together. How did you get up here? How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale?
You think that's something? Ask her to walk a little faster.
Now, will you show me to my room?
Now, look,
Didn't
Eloise.
Mr. Collins meet you downstairs? Oh, yes. And he's very nice. He wanted to take me to a beautiful hotel. But I said no. You promised to take me to the home of Danny Williams. And I told him, unless I spend the weekend with Danny Williams, just like the radio program said, I'd have to go to the newspapers and tell them it was all a big fake.
This is kind of a small room. It's just vacant for the weekend. We could get you one across the hall.
A child's room, a lovely child's room. I couldn't wish for anything better.
You like it?
Oh, yes. I'll never forget the day that I had to leave mine. It was terrible.
Why?
'Twas brillig, and the slimy toes did gyre and gimble in the waves. Oh, you know Lewis Carroll. Intimately. Sometime you must look at my scrapbooks.
Now, I don't want you to get the impression we're trying to put you out
No,
or anything.
nothing
but-
like that.
I mean, this is just a kid's room.
Oh.
Wouldn't do for you. You're so much older.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you'll find I'm a great deal like Father William.
I know I'm going to hate myself for asking this question, but who is Father William?
You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair is becoming quite white, and yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure my brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have none, I do it again and again.
Well, if you'll excuse us, you see, there's a porpoise right behind me, and he's treading on my tail. Goodbye, Father William. Goodbye. Holy Toledo. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toes that gyre and gimble on the waves. Ever use that kind of language in front of my father, he'd have filled my mouth with loose teeth.
Oh, honey, she's all right. She's just a little eccentric, that's all.
I don't mind her being a little eccentric. I don't want her making me a little eccentric, too. 2 days vacation, and I gotta spend it with a mixed-up Whistler's mother. Now, get her out of here, will you? Waldorf, I'll pay the bill.
It's impossible. The newspapers have picked up the story, and Look magazine has given us a layout on this. Tonight, this place is going to be filled with photographers.
Call it off.
Tomorrow, the millions of people will know that Danny Williams is sweet, gentle, kind, warm, human, lovable.
Have some wine?
Hold your hats, kids. Here we go again.
Have some wine.
That's tea.
No. You're supposed to say, I don't see any wine. And then I say there isn't any.
That's from the beginning of the tea party from Alice in Wonderland.
I don't want to play, so shoot me.
And I planned such a lovely tea party.
Oh, Danny.
Look, ma'am, I don't want to be rude, but... No kidding. What did you want to come up here for?
Well, you see, I love the theater. And when I was on that radio program, and they told me that I could spend a weekend with an actor, well, I thought of Walter Houston and Otis Skinner and John Barrymore. So you can imagine my disappointment when they sent me here.
You don't have to get sore just because I don't look like John Barrymore. I mean, when I was born, my mother felt the same way. But she got over it. And besides, even with this face, I do pretty good in my racket.
If it's not prying, what is your racket?
He's a nightclub entertainer.
Let's not be fancy. I work in a saloon.
I don't think I care for that.
Well, I wouldn't care for Father William standing on his head, but I've been listening to it all day. So the least you can do is give my kind of show business a chance, too, before you throw it in the ash can.
Oh, Danny, take it easy.
Oh, Mr. Williams, I'd love to go to a nightclub and see you perform.
Never been in a nightclub, eh, Mom?
Never in my life.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to go. We'll bring the nightclub right here to you.
Huh?
You watch.
What?
Now, this is a table. We'll put it right here. I'll get you a chair in a minute. And, yes, ma'am. Sit right down, ma'am. Welcome. Welcome, ma'am. And now, if you can just visualize yourself sitting at a ringside table about this size with 8 other people sitting around it. There's 4 ashtrays, and there's every kind of drink known to man. You know you're going to enjoy the show. It goes on any moment, madame. Please.
Cigar, cigarette, cigar, cigarette, cigar, cigarette.
And, this is the head waiter. That's why he's got 2 heads.
Curious, sir.
Oh,
Take your picture, ma'am. I'll have it developed for you in just a minute.
I'd like 2 coffees. I have a sister in Des Moines.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, can you see the floor show all right?
Oh, yes.
You can? Something's wrong. Oh, yeah, you got to be behind a palm tree. There we are. Now, can you see?
Not very well.
Okay, I'll split the head waiter for you. Now the chorus girls come out.
Hello. I hope you like our little show. We're going to do sing and dance for you, so come on, kids, let's go. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the star of our show, Mr. Danny Williams.
Thank you very much. Oh, the applause is thunderous. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. It's good to see such a full house tonight. You're a full house, kid. Huh? Well, now, I've been receiving many letters from my fans asking me to sing songs from the old school. Songs that had heart. Songs that had depth. Songs that had feeling. Well, I'm highly complimented, but I don't know. I just can't sing those kind of songs. Today, people don't believe them. Because in order to make a success in show business today, an entertainer must be abreast of the times. I kept searching for a subject matter that had depth. And I finally found one. One and only one. And that's archeology. That's what I'm going to sing about. A mummy. His name was Schleim. Oh, don't laugh. When you know the trials and the tribulations, of the obstacles and the barriers I have to overcome and endure to find him, then and only then will you know how much Schleim meant to me. I traveled halfway across the earth, even across the forbidden paths of the elephant's graveyard in North Africa. Oh, don't look so amazed. There is such a place. The elephant's graveyard? Oh, yes, ma'am. They say it's a legend. They claim an elephant will travel for thousands upon thousands of miles over high, rugged terrain, through the thick jungle, through the swamps, through quicksand to get to the place where he's going to die, and he always dies there. It's the trip that kills him. Then I found Shloimeh's hiding place. It was a tomb. And on a stone, I inscribed these words that I pray the sands of time will never erase. A caterpillar is a thriller to a caterpillar. The flowers and the bees are very chummy. A cricket has a thicket where he serenades a cricket. But a man's best friend is his mummy. The beaver can increase the fever of another beaver. A puppet dreams about a wooden dummy. And a gopher always finds a gopher that he seems to gopher. But a man's best friend. Oh, my best friend and I. No, say. No. Say. No. Say. No. Say. No. Say. No. Got my nose tangled with my says. A whitefish is the right fish to delight another whitefish. A little piggy loves its little tummy, and a sea bass who's a he bass loves a sea bass who's a she bass. La ra 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 ra. Thanks a lot. Now I don't intend to offend the mammy down in Alabama, but a man's best friend right to the end is his mummy and not his mammy.
Mrs. Williams,
Yes?
could you tell me if Miss Adams is still with you?
Miss Adams?
Yes.
Oh, you mean Eloise.
Yes.
Yes, come in.
I hope she hasn't been any trouble.
Trouble? Oh, no, we love her. That is, we do now.
She takes a bit of getting used to, doesn't she?
Oh, Danny, this is, Mr.
Grayson.
Grayson.
Roger Grayson. I'm superintendent of the Brookdale home.
Brookdale home?
Yes, I've come for Eloise.
What do you mean you've come for Eloise? You say it like you brought a net with you.
Oh, what's that?
There's nothing wrong with that old gal, you know. She's very sensible.
Danny, from you?
Well, she's a little bit strange, but she liked my act.
I wonder if you tell her I'm here. She must be expecting me by now.
Oh.
I mean, if there was some way we could make it a little easier for her.
Mr. Grayson.
Yes?
Would you let us break it to her in our own way?
Well, if
Please, it'll only take a minute. If you could just wait in the other room here, I'd appreciate it.
What are you going to do?
Thank you. Danny, pick up all the cups and saucers and put them on the coffee table.
We need them all. Hey, there's a slew of them. What are we doing?
We're going to have a tea party, a mad one. And you are going to be the Mad Hatter.
Have to go formal? How come we got so many cups? There's only 3 of us.
That's the way it was in the story, see? Look, now, where is it? Here, look at the picture, see?
All those cups for just 3 people? Who threw the party? Elsa Maxwell?
Now, I'll sit here and be the March Hare.
It's cute. Where'd you get it?
Terry's Halloween costume. Okay, go ahead, call her.
Eloise, is the tea ready?
I'll be there before you say Jabberwocky.
Now, when do I ever say Jabberwocky?
She's quoting Alice.
Oh.
I brought some tea cakes, too.
No room, no room, no room.
Yes.
No room, no room.
Plenty of room.
No room, no room.
Have some wine? I I don't see any wine.
That's because there isn't any.
It wasn't very civil of you to offer it then.
Say, what day of the month is this?
The 4th.
Oh, my. 2 days slow. I told you not to put the butter in the works.
With the best butter.
There must have been some crumbs got in here as well. You shouldn't have put it in with the butter knife. The mad... What?
The Mad Hatter takes his watch and dips it into his cup of tea.
Oh, honey.
It was the best butter, you know.
With my best watch, you know.
What a funny watch. It tells the day of the month, but it doesn't tell what o'clock it is.
Why should it? Does yours tell what year it is?
Of course not. That's because it stays the same year for such a long, long time.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle,
Twinkle, little bat,
how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the
sky. Twinkle,
Oh.
twinkle.
Hello, Alice.
White Knight, will you take Alice back through the looking glass?
Is it time to leave Wonderland?
Yes, Alice, but he'll bring you back next weekend, I promise. Or I'll dip him in the tea.
Coming, Alice?
Goodbye, March Hare.
Goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye, Mad Hatter.
Goodbye.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder.